I will now start my video here from University Drive. From Wanstead Drive, overlooking University of the West Indies, and then we head back to the bottom of University. I will head back to the bottom of University Hill, St. Michael. That's good. So right now I'm in Wanstead Drive, St. James, which is just above University of the West Indies at Cave Hill campus. And this is Wanstead Park, and this is around the corner here will be West Terrace, where you'll find the NCF, which is best referred to as the National Cultural Foundation. You also come across the West Terrace Primary School and the West Terrace Post Office, and it also leads to Oxnard's Husbands, St. John the Baptist Anglican Church, Shop Smart as well. That's guys. Wanstead, St. James, and this is Wanstead Park. You will find benches that person can sit down and relax and socialize with friends or family, or just sit down and spend quiet time with themselves. That's good. Back to University Hill by the stoplights. The left turn leads back to Wanstead and Cave Hill, Wanstead and West Terrace, and the straight ahead leads back to Warrens. Yes, good. Warrens is in close proximity to University of the West Indies. Warrens is just 2 kilometers away from University of the West Indies. Straight up that hill where those cars are going is around the corner there. You end up in Warrens. You enter Cave Hill first, Cave Hill by Hines Hill with the other set of stoplights. And then after Hines Hill, and you go down the hill, you enter Lodge Hill, and then you'll be into Warrens. You'll be entering Warrens from Simpson Waters. That's a good view of Warrens. When you come down that hill, it makes you feel like you are in the United States. When you see all the tall buildings and so on, that part of Warrens is a good place to take a photo, a video, or photo. There's the tall buildings. Then you went soon after you pass Lodge Hill. So yes guys, University Hill again. Looking down. Back to the dorms where the UWI students sleep. That's good. So this is University Hill, just above University of the West Indies. And again, this is the stoplights at University. The straight ahead leads back to Warrens, and the right turn leads back to Cave Hill. Leads back to Wanstead and West Terrace, Oxnard's Husbands, the parish of St. James and Holders Hill, and St. John the Baptist Church, Shop Smart, and so on. That's this University Hill. Looking back up to the stoplights. So yes guys, University Hill, St. Michael, Barbados. Yes guys, these are the stoplights. And this is just above University of the West Indies at Cave Hill campus. And these are the dorms where the university students sleep. Yes guys, those who are watching from Jamaica, Trinidad, and any of the Caribbean islands, even Europe, United States, or anywhere. This is what our University of the West Indies here in Barbados looks like. Back down University Hill, we will see the dorms where the UWI students sleep, especially those who are coming from overseas. It's a kind of apartment like. These are all dorms. Here, dormitories where the UWI students sleep. And this is the Alistair McIntyre building, which is the Archives of West Indies Federation. And below me is the Caricom Research Building. University of the West Indies. Here's the campus. And this is the Caricom Research Building, where you will find the Arthur Lewis Institute, the Caribbean Science Foundation, and the Sridhar Ramphal Center, and the Office of Research. That's good. Coming down, you read this is the Caricom Park. University Hill. This is the Caricom Research Park and the Caricom Research Building. And this is the lot back at University Hill again, from whence I just came from. That's guys, University Hill. You can see the dorms where the UWI students sleep. Yes, guys, University Hill, St. Michael, Barbados. And this is the Alistair McIntyre. This is the Faculty of Culture, Creative and Performing Arts, and it is the West Netherford Complex. Yes, guys, you can see all the ash on the road. And this is the 3W's Oval. This is the part of the University of the West Indies at KFL campus. 3W's. The 3W's stand for Worrell, Walcott and Weeks. 3 West Indian cricketers from Barbados. One is a national hero. Yes, Frank Worrell is a national hero. Frank Walcott is one of our national heroes here in Barbados. Yes, guys. Yes, the 3W's Oval. This is a part of the University of the West Indies. And this is the Republic Bank University Creative Arts Program. And this is the entrance to the university itself. Where that guy is going, the university entrance to the University of the West Indies at KFL campus. guys. It's all University of the West Indies, KFA campus. Now approaching University Hill again, going down University Hill. Yes guys. Going down University Hill, where you will see our port. Yeah. Yes, guys, this is our Usain Bolt Stadium here in Barbados. This is a bird's eye view of the Usain Bolt Stadium. I look back at University here, we will find the Barbados Center for Creative Imagination. And this is, I'm now going to go down the steps that leads you back to the Usain Bolt Stadium. Yes, guys, you can see all into our port from here. Yes guys, you can see the port from here. You will see the big cruise ships in the port. Yes guys, this is where you will see the big cruise ships in the port. This is our University of the West Indies. This is the University Hill. And the Bridgetown Port, just a stone throw away from the University of the West Indies at Cave Hill campus. Yes guys. And this is a look back at University Hill, where you will find the Barbados Center for Creative Imagination. That is the first part of university where you will come across when you come up University Hill, which is this hill here. That is the first part of the University of the West Indies you will come across. Now I'm now approaching the Usain Bolt Stadium, which is this is the stairs here that leads back to the Usain Bolt Stadium. Yes guys, those in Jamaica watching, big up yourself. We have a Usain Bolt Stadium here in Barbados, which is a part of the University of the West Indies. It's just below the University of the West Indies at KFA campus. Yes guys, this is the Usain Bolt Stadium here in Barbados. Yes guys, the Usain Bolt Stadium, which is just under University of the West Indies at KFA campus. This is the Usain Bolt Stadium here in Barbados, which is just under University Hill at University of the West Indies, KFA campus. And this is the animal control unit is also here as well. And which is a part of the Ministry of Health. And you can also see the archives department here, which is under the Ministry of Creative Economy, Culture and Sports. The archives department is where we can trace our family lineage. And you can also find old pictures on Barbados from back in the day, way back. And this is the Usain Bolt Stadium in Barbados. This is a part of the University of the West Indies, KFA campus. And you can see the ash still on the floor. We are trying to get the ashes clean off of our streets. Yes guys, you can see the lovely west coast from behind here as well, where you will find Paradise Beach and Bats Rock. Yes guys, a look back at University Hill. And this is the back of the Barbados Center for Creative Imagination, which is at University of the West Indies. Yes guys, this is the Usain Bolt Stadium. This is all the Usain Bolt Stadium here in Barbados. Yes guys, the Usain Bolt Stadium. Unfortunately, the gate is locked, so we will not be able to take you guys inside. But this is the back of the Barbados Center for Creative Imagination, which is on the top of University Hill. Right in the middle of, yes, you can sit on the top of University Hill by the stoplights. This is the rear end of the Barbados Center for Creative Imagination. Yes, because you will find the archives department here and the animal control unit as well. Yes guys, University. I'm now leaving the university. The Usain Bolt Stadium, heading back to Warmer Lodge to get the bus. I'll look at the Usain Bolt Stadium once more. Yes guys, heading back to Warmer Lodge to get the bus to the main road. So this is the route I will take. Yes guys, this is the university, a part of University of the West Indies, the School for Graduate Studies and Research. the School for Graduate Studies and Research, which is just below University of the West Indies at KFA campus. That's the School for Graduate Studies and Research, which is just below University of the West Indies at KFA campus. Yes guys, heading back to Prospect, just below Prospect, above Prospect, St. James, to get the bus. This is the environmental sanitation unit here. And you can see all across the Prospect Road, which is just after you pass University Hill. Yes guys. Prospect, where you will see the back of Bats Rock Beach. Bats Rock is another beach on the west coast of Barbados, which in the parish of St. James, in a place called Prospect. This is the main artery into the west coast of the island. West coast best referred to as the Platinum Coast or the Gold Coast. Yes guys, I'm now on the border of the parish of St. James and St. Michael. I look back up the hill again that I guess came from, that leads to the Usain Bolt Stadium. And this is the family spot bar, food and sports bar.
In addition, recommendations are also invited for the national
And this is the Esso Gas Station, which is at the bottom of University Hill, the University of the West Indies. Yes, this is the Esso Gas Station, which is at the bottom of University Hill. And this is the Banam pocket sandwiches. I don't know what it is, but it looks like a hut or something. The Esso Gas Station. And this is the Chicken Bar restaurant here at the bottom of University Hill as well. It's best known for its rotisserie chicken and chips. Okay, this is the Esso Gas Station at the bottom of University Hill. And this is the Keith Hunt Hall, which is also a part of the University of the West Indies. Yeah, I'll end my video here. Before I end the video, I will remind you that this is the Four Seasons Hotel and Private Residences. It was the Four Seasons Hotel and Private Residences, but it's no longer operational. So this is the after result. Building collapsed and so on, like falling apart. Thanks for watching and have a blessed evening.